Mario, Ruby, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up, we got hope and love.
Yeah.
It's all about you and your well-being. The Candid Conversation show. Let's go, let's talk about
Hey,
it.
let's walk it out. Let's walk it out.
It's all about you.
Let's walk it out. Let's talk.
Thank you for joining us for another Candid Conversation. Haitian Heritage Month is a nationally recognized month celebrated in May every year. It is a celebration of the culture, the art, and delicious cuisine. There are so many events going on this month. Find one and attend. My name is Muriel.
And my name is Ruby.
Just because you see a smile does not mean everything is perfect. We all have a story. On the show, we discuss topics that are unspoken and taboo in our community. We are excited to have a conversation with Hemler Mauricette. We will be discussing his love for his mother, country, and passion for art.
Hemler, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Again.
It's always an immense pleasure for me to be with you.
Thank you.
And thank you for having me.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
Of course. Anytime.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you know the routine. Some people, the viewers out here, some of them don't know you. So we like to lead the show with asking the guests to tell us a little bit about their childhood, just a little bit, because we believe our childhood shapes who we become as an adult.
What do you want to know about me?
Where are you from?
I'm a child from Haiti. I'm going to my 10th years in the U.S.
Awesome.
My second home. But my beloved country, Haiti, which I miss deeply and surely. I grew up in Haiti, and that's when and where everything starts at school. And very young, around 9, I started drawings, and 16 I started professionally painting. And after that, with my art journey, and after the earthquake, I will immigrate to the U.S.
Okay.
And yeah, very much.
Yes.
The only thing I'm missing right now is just my families and friends, all
Of
my
course.
colleagues.
Yes.
And the
Homesick.
worst part about it is just what is going on right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And you cannot, visit
No.
Haiti whenever you want to.
No, not right now.
We're not here to talk about negative things.
No,
but-
all positive. All positive today.
Yes.
Yes.
But it is important though.
It's very
Absolutely.
important. Yes. So I know that the thing that you love the most, and without her, you wouldn't be here, right?
It's my mom.
That's right.
Yes.
And we just celebrated Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day.
Were you able to maybe send a little something for her? I'm sure you were able to
Oh.
speak to her.
For sure. She's my girlfriend.
That's right.
That's how we talk. Unfortunately, I wanted to visit,
Of course.
but time and the circumstances,
Yes.
Of course.
didn't really allow me. But we were able to converse, laugh, share a couple
Good.
things. When you're here outside of the country, it's just people rely on you.
Yes.
And we are the support right now.
Absolutely.
And mentally, we gotta do that mentally, financially,
Right.
and in every aspect possible.
You have
Yes.
to.
But the only great thing that we have, we can always stay connected, even over the phone.
Right.
And social media, make it easier.
It does. It does. Thank God. And WhatsApp. You use WhatsApp as well?
Oh, for sure. I don't know. I'm an old man, but I'm an old-fashioned. What is WhatsApp? Yes, but I like talking with my mom though, because she has the granddaughters
Okay.
in the house, but they are the operator. They are the one who need to push the button.
Right,
and have
right.
my mom talk.
Right.
Sometimes she's been speaking, but she doesn't know if she's recording.
Can you
It's
hear
funny.
me?
She's very funny. Are you still there? Yes.
That's nice.
What about your family over there? Were you able to talk to them on the phone?
Thanks God, we stay connected.
Yes.
We stay connected, but as a Haitian who live outside of the country, you cannot be in peace. Because due to the fact that things are not really okay everywhere,
It's not.
and you will be affected.
Definitely.
Because on a daily basis, like what you're listening and hear,
Yes.
and image coming from Haiti right now is not a pleasant thing.
It's
No,
not.
it
It's
affects
not.
you. It's,
It will affect you.
Right.
Even though you don't have a close family member that have been affected.
Right.
But at the end of
You
the day,
still-
we are Haiti.
Absolutely.
You know, it's
right.
not the land, it's us.
So what do you do to handle that? Because that's a lot of stress, depression comes with it, anxiety. What do you do to handle that?
What I do, like you guys, helping the community a lot
Yes.
through therapy, and I follow your advices
Yes.
because at the end of
Thank
the day,
you.
it's okay to not
Be
be okay.
Yes.
yes.
And as long as we recognize our issues,
Right.
problem, dilemmas, we can resolve them.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Do you find yourself crying sometimes?
It's something that I'm too weak for that. I'm too weak for that because as a man, we always trying to hide behind our pride.
Yes.
And it's like men can't cry.
Right.
But that would be a great realist. And we let those eyes keep on, building and building
Right.
until we get
Yes.
really like overfull.
Like you're gonna
And
explode.
after that to explode.
Right.
And I wish I could have like probably a bigger or stronger woman side of me, like a baby too, cry when I have to cry. Because at the end of the day,
Wow.
women will cry
Yeah.
when they have to, but us, we will hide that.
I wish that wasn't.
Because
yeah.
we think that would make us so weak,
Right.
which is not.
Which is not the case. Yeah, it's
But I
okay.
know myself. I'm just like a man basically because I don't like to cry either. But when I started therapy, she told me how healing it was. It's like a cleansing.
Let it out.
Yeah,
You're letting it go because it's gonna fester in you.
Yeah, for sure.
So cry. It's okay to cry.
Yeah, it's accepting the good and the bad.
Right.
Understand the nature of those two.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, there's no good and bad. And it's not what happened to you, it's how you react to it.
There you go.
Absolutely. Love it.
Well said.
Love it.
That's
Mhm.
true. Well, Hemler,
Yes.
we love your work.
Thank you.
We have this beautiful portrait
Which we're gonna show
right,
right
here
now.
in our studio.
Do you
And
guys
we
still
love
have
it. We love it. We
Good.
love it. It's not going anywhere. It will not part from us.
I'm happy you guys
Yes.
love it.
We
Yes.
appreciate it. We really do.
Okay.
I can't say it's your favorite, your best piece, but it's our favorite.
But it's not my best bit, but that's my best people on the canvas.
Thank you, Hemler.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And really, it's really like an honor for me to be in one of the best shows on the planet.
Thank you.
For what you guys been doing, because it's really needed.
It is.
Thank
in our
you.
Thank you. We
community,
appreciate it.
though.
Yeah.
You guys don't know how supportive you guys are, and you guys have followers that don't follow you or you guys don't know about.
Right. Right.
You know.
Thank you, Hemler. We just
Really
want to do our
appreciate it.
part.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
We just
Thank
want to
you.
do our part, no matter how big or how small. We
Yeah.
just want to do our part, because if we can share our story, others should be able to share
Share
theirs
theirs.
to get healing from that.
Yeah.
Because it's a healing
It
for
is
us,
healing.
and that's one of the reasons why we do this show, to provide a healing not only for ourselves but for
for
our
others.
guests and our followers.
Mhm.
Yeah. But we want to get back on this, on your paintings, on your
Yes.
portraits. That there are just so many beautiful pieces within your own home, the Bronze Kingdom, and you just they're just spread out.
He's
They're
all
just
over the
spread out.
place.
Exactly. He's everywhere. Oh, I know that. I know who drew. I know who painted that.
Yes, that's pretty much the goal. I'm kind of like a servant of everyone's that every art lovers, and as long as that art can impact you, touch you,
Right.
affect you,
That's right.
it's a responsibility for me to kind of like provide that satisfaction as an artist.
Right.
Thank you.
That's my contribution.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
as a
Thank you.
human
Thank
being.
you.
And I know your mother is so proud of
Of
all your
course.
accomplishments.
She should be.
She is.
Oh, yes.
She definitely
no,
is.
that's great because that's cool because I didn't even know that. My last trip, I had a great conversation with her. And I was asking her, like, throughout the conversation, do you ever see, like, one of my paintings? You know, in what level do you think I am? And she follows, though.
Oh, wow.
Very
The
good.
kids
Yes.
probably
Okay.
show her,
Show
like,
her.
the
Yes.
posters and everything.
That's so nice.
Yeah, she might not be able to access herself,
No,
but the kids are going to pull it for her.
Oh, they create like a fake account for her.
her.
It's just
Okay.
like, my mom. I didn't even want to be friends with my mom because I know it's fake.
But we talk about your mother quite a bit. What about your father?
It's a question that I have quite a lot, quite often. My father is still here, though.
Okay.
He's a great man.
He's here in the States?
No, not in
Okay.
the States,
Okay.
back
Okay.
home.
Okay.
It's just like, when you live in dealing with PTSD and dealing with things that you don't really know the intrinsic nature of. That's why growing up, due to the fact that I didn't have my dad in my life constantly,
Okay.
and that consistency was lacking.
Yeah.
And I was blaming him because he wasn't present. And I didn't receive what I was expecting as a kid, from a father because he wasn't around. He left home when I was one.
Okay. You didn't
My-
really know him.
As I said from my previous interview, our great conversation,
Yes.
and my mom was always be the father and the
And
mother
mother.
at the same time. And all my life, I wanted to be different from my dad
Yes.
because I always say, like, doing everything that he didn't do for me, provide everything that I didn't receive, will make me, like,
person.
the greatest,
Right.
a father figure on earth.
Right.
But at the end of the day, my last trip in Haiti kind of gave me, like, a better perspective about the situation.
Because you really got to
And-
hear more about him
Yes.
and his situation.
When I step out of my, egos,
There you go.
and,
Yeah.
judgmental word, verbal,
And listened.
and listen and go deeper, I realized that I was the one at fault because he didn't even have a father on his own.
He didn't know how
Probably
to.
you don't even know how to be a dad. You
Correct.
don't have a model, like,
Exactly.
to follow. And his dad didn't even recognize him. That's why I am Mauricette. I should be the Zange.
Oh, which is
like
his.
his father's,
Okay.
signature
okay,
name,
okay.
last name. And I'm carrying my
Mom.
my grandmother name right now.
Right.
And that's when I kind of like, said, damn, I was expecting something from him that he didn't have.
He didn't have
didn't
it.
know how to give
He
it.
didn't know
No,
any
he
better.
didn't know how
It's
to
a
give it.
repetitive cycle.
Exactly.
Yes, unfortunately,
And
generation
I'm here,
after generation.
and I guess it's a responsibility for me to kind of like break the circle.
Yes.
That's what kind of like have me dealing with some stuff too. I want kids. I love kids.
Yes.
But in my mind, since I want to be the good father,
No such thing.
You're scared.
and, I'm scared. That's even affects my relationship because,
I get it.
and with every woman that I've been, I'm kind of like scared
Right.
to be defeated. Like,
Yeah.
want that person kind of
Right.
like,
I get it.
treat me or probably do something wrong
Right.
that will make me, be
Walk away.
separate, walk away,
Exactly.
leave.
Right.
Because my main goal is not to live, not having my kids live in my absence. I
Right.
want to be consistently
In your child's life.
in my child's life.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah, it's
I
not their
understand.
fault.
Yes.
No.
It's just generation after generation. This is what's going on. And like you said,
Right.
we have to break the cycle.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
When I
So it's-
finally realized that the problem is within me, it's a thing that I need to work on.
But
And-
it's understandable.
Yeah,
though,
it is
Hemler.
understandable.
It really is understandable. But when you take some time and reflect, you're going to want to expand. You want your legacy to
Yeah,
continue,
continue.
so you will end up having a child.
And
You
know that
will.
nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
Not a relationship, not being a parent. There's no book on it. So
Do your best.
yeah, just do the very best that you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what you want. You know what it is that you didn't get, and you know what you want to provide to your own child when you have one.
And that's what's going to help.
Yeah.
What you didn't get is what you're going to give out.
Right.
I guess that's one of the benefits of it too, knowing that all those things that I was lacking I didn't have, now I can provide them.
There you go.
You can
There
make
you go.
that change. It
I
starts
don't-
with you.
I don't have to blame on my dad,
Yes.
on anyone. So it's it's my responsibility.
Right. Yeah.
So you all are in communication. You are doing better. You're working on it.
Oh, for sure.
Very
I'm a
good.
work in progress.
Yes.
I need help from you guys.
Yes, no, we're a work in
You're the
progress
great-
as well.
You're guys the great source. And thank you for the referral, though, like for sending me the information
Absolutely.
about the therapist.
Yes, that's what we're here for. We want to help.
And
We
as
really
you
do.
mentioned that, you mentioned PTSD. Can you tell us just a little bit of what that looks like for you?
I don't have the proper wordings to kind of like depict,
Explain
Okay.
it.
to paint it
Okay.
like I do on canvas.
Okay.
But I would say like it's a kind of like dealing with illusions of some stuff that probably that's not what it is, and dealing with some bad memories
course,
or
yes.
that we don't probably know how to deal
Deal
with
with.
them, because at the end of the day our mind don't know any past
doesn't.
or future. Whatever you bring to it, you will deal with it accordingly. And when you go back to your past and open those files, in your mind will still deal if it was like in the present tense.
Right.
And
Like it was today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was today. It's like,
Unresolved trauma.
we can go to the dramas again. It's like me talking about the earthquake.
Right.
Yes.
Every time that I'm trying to go kind of like
Move forward.
Yeah, move
Don't
forward. And those images, all those things, like all those memories,
Yeah.
popping up.
Right.
And my brain is not that smart.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
no, like for
I get
sure,
it.
I understand. It's kind of damn. Oh, that's past. Let me put it in the past.
Yeah.
Right. It's hard
know?
too.
It's hard.
But yeah,
That's
it
too
will
much trauma,
delete-
yes.
I will feel the same pain.
Right.
It's just bring back the pain. That's what PTSD is.
Right.
Bring back the pain.
Right. Over and over.
You
and
feel
over
you can
again.
handle it though.
With your guys' help, and yes, for
Every
sure.
day. It takes time, right? It's
Yeah,
a work.
for
You're
sure.
working
Work
on
in
it.
progress every
Yeah,
day.
it takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Be strong.
Mm-hmm.
Hang
Oh,
in there. I'm glad that you're
yes,
speaking to
I
someone,
am.
you're seeing someone, and you're letting it out.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are so many qualified people out there that can really help.
Yes.
Okay?
And it's okay for men to seek help.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I guess especially in our community, we need that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We need it.
We shy away from it. It's like we don't want, like we think it's a weakness.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I used to think the same thing. I honestly said, "Oh my God, it's making me look weak. I'm not strong. Am I crazy?" That's what people automatically think. You just start listening to the outside noise,
Yeah.
Right.
and that's not what it is.
No.
Yeah. People need to realize that all of us have some form of mental illness. Everyone does. Whether you're depressed, whether you get anxious, you know what I mean? So it's nothing to be so ashamed about.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. But with that, Hemler, with you expressing that through your painting and through your portraits,
Yes.
we see it. We can read it. We can read it. With each and every stroke that you take, you tell your story. You tell what it is that you're feeling,
Yes.
what you're living, some things that happened to you in the past, and some things that are happening right
present.
now in the present. So I just love to look at your portraits. I love to look at that. But now, you took it a step further.
You went too far.
You took it a step further.
A little bit too far.
You took it a step further, and now you are performing tattoos.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that boy nice with the needles.
Si monsieur, le compte salier déjà.
Talk to
Showing off.
us.
You are showing
Talk
off.
to us.
Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Oh yeah. There's not really so much special about it. It's just because I consider myself as a empty cup. I always have room to sponge, to receive, to grow.
Yes.
And like, because the art field is just really dense. That's a French word, but you know, very vast. And I said, why not? Why not like kind of like put a barriers, like, you know, having a signature, doing one thing over and over every day.
Right.
I'm a explorer though. I like, you know, explore this discovery, like probably new things, new chapter and everything. That's why I said, why not like get involved in tattoos? And my first and main goal in tattooing is provide discomfort to comfort to everyone, discomfort, specifically for people who having like scars.
Yes.
Right.
And I want to help those people who probably these things that make them feel that lower their self-esteem to convert it into art.
Right.
Make them
Just
feel
convert
confident
that,
again.
that scar into
Right.
into art.
That's
I
beautiful.
like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Good for
that.
you.
Thank you.
You just have such a compassionate heart.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you so very much.
That means your mother did a good job.
Thank you, Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. Yes, because like one thing too is just I said like let me try a different canvas.
Why not?
That's a really an honor for me for somebody to come to me and let me paint
Human
know,
canvas.
a tattoo,
Ca-
a human
yes.
sleeve.
That's right.
You know,
Wow.
like you know, let me perform in that. in
Any
that space.
specialties in that, or are you just doing everything?
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I'm
Like
coming
I
to pay
do,
you a
like I
visit.
do on a canvas, I don't limit myself. I'm a god, like in my canvas, because I can be omnipresent. You know, anywhere.
That's right.
Like in my canvas, that's how I kind of like, you know, go in the tattoo field too, because at the end of the day, it's just create
Yes.
or we produce or we create.
Yeah, you're an artist.
You know, yes, because for our mind, in our mind, and we don't have limitation if we don't put any. We
Love
can
it.
do whatever we put
Whatever.
our mind
Right.
into.
Yes,
That's right.
very
And
good.
Why not? That's why I'm trying to share with the kids that I'm able to probably get in contact with, to tell them like, you are an artist already. You are bold already.
Right.
You are like enough already.
Right.
And you can do whatever you want to.
Right.
They're so happy, those kids.
Oh,
they-
very, very happy.
And they just let that
They
brush
make me
go.
happier.
Aw, yeah, you love
Yes.
kids. You could see it. It shows.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You've been all over the place. What have you been doing?
Oh, yeah.
You've been traveling.
Visiting my young artists.
Yes.
Do some collaboration. Most recently, my most recent exhibition was in Los Angeles,
Okay.
where I went to represent our flag,
That's
our
right.
red and blue,
There you go.
blue and
There you
red,
go.
That's right.
our beautiful country, Haiti. It was about Frida Kahlo.
Okay.
We had probably more than 20 countries.
Present.
And Haiti
Okay.
was the only Hispanic countries
That was
that was
present.
that
Really?
was part of it.
Okay. Okay.
Because people fall in love that much with the techniques, with my art, the form of arts that I'm providing. And yeah, they had to invite us
You represented well.
to represent the
He
flag
always does. You know,
widely.
I'm curious. I want to know, how was the training for tattooing, becoming a tattoo artist?
I went to school for. I have the talent, but when you're tattooing, it's something that's really serious, though.
Oh yeah.
You're like
Pay
a
attention.
doctor. You're
Performing surgery.
Performing surgery, because at the end of the day, what most people don't know, or don't put into consideration, you're dealing with blood. It's not really something you should take lightly. And you're dealing, because all those things, because you can transfer like
Oh yes. All kinds
Any-
of diseases.
and everything.
Anything.
Any
You
kind
have
of
to take those
disease
safety
and-
precautions.
Yeah, you need to know those
You have to.
steps
Mm-hmm.
and to probably perform it professionally
Right.
and correctly.
It was hard for you, or
Not really hard,
Okay.
but I did sacrifice myself for it
of course.
because working and go to school at the same time.
a lot.
Everything's a sacrifice. Yeah, if you want to get somewhere in life, you have
But
to
it's
sacrifice.
worth it.
And
Oh,
you
yes.
did. You did it. You completed it.
Yeah, I completed.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy
When are you guys getting your tattoo?
I know.
I was just gonna say, I'm coming to pay you a visit.
Muriel is definitely
I'm coming to pay you a visit. Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, even though it will be spiritually or
Yes.
what, not physically.
Oh no, I'm coming. I'm gonna pay you a visit and get something done. Something
Yes.
small, but I'll get
Yes.
something.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be nice. So, what do you see yourself doing, though? How far do you see this going with the tattoo incorporated with, being an artist?
Yeah, it's good. It's like being an art, like visual artist, and be a poet at the same time, where you can, because at the end of the day, we have 5 physical senses, but we have like a ton of others that we ignore though. When you have options to satisfy probably more people, the better
Right.
it is
Better
for
it
me.
is.
Like I said it like from the beginning, I'm a servant of the art lovers. That's me. I'm here to satisfy as much, people that I can.
Yes.
The goal is touching as many hearts,
As you can.
as I can by my heart,
Right.
by my arts. And
Yeah, you're doing
Beautiful. Well, Hemler, we're going to have a candid minute with you.
it. But I wanted to ask him something
You
first.
do? Go ahead.
I do.
Go ahead.
I want to know what Haitian Heritage
Okay.
Month means to you.
Yes.
That's what I want to know. This is our month, right?
That's a great question.
That
Thank
is-
you for asking it. This is our month. Oh, it's mean really a lot to me, because it's a reminder of like who we really are, and one of the strongest part of our history, to show to the rest of the world, despite of everything that's going on right now, and showing that like, hey, just to remind us where we come from, who we really are as a people, and things hasn't always been like that,
Right.
and we can change it if we put ourselves together, like we say in our flag, l'union fait la force. Together we're stronger, and we can achieve like a lot. We don't have to continue speaking about Haiti currently. We don't have to continue doing things like the way we are doing it right now, because we can do better as
We can.
Haitian. Haiti has so much
Yes.
importance though, because we are the first and the only country on earth where slaves have gathering like put themselves together and create a nation. And not only we did that for ourselves to free ourselves, we have like so many other countries. We were probably the main reason like for some other countries, to acquire like their freedom,
Right.
because we lead the way. We show them the path. We show them like the way, how to do it, and we even support them, offer them support,
Right.
financially,
Yes.
when it's come like to every aspect, and so that they could probably make it happen.
That's right. What do you see? What do you foresee in the future for Haiti itself?
Because as growing up as a Haitian, to keep things always positive, and I'm very optimistic that
Yes. You have to stay that way.
Haiti will be back, but
The way it was.
we'll take a break.
Yes.
And we will wake up and say time's up. And Haiti will have his moment. The moment is coming.
It's coming.
And I can see that like probably in a new near future that we will have the Haiti that we always expected. Because at the end of the day, we are, like I said before, we are Haiti, not the land, not the houses,
That's right.
not the trees, but we are the one.
It's in us.
And we're working toward that.
Right.
Things are very, very difficult right now, very dramatic, but, you know,
We'll
We'll
get
push
there.
through. Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Thank you for
definitely.
we will
Oh,
get
yeah.
there.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Awesome. Well, that was a good question.
Yeah, that's why I want to say to all my fellow Haitian brothers and sisters that do not lose hope about Haiti. Most of the country on earth have been through that, even worse than that.
Right.
Look at Rwanda. Look at Rwanda. Rwanda is one of the probably cleanest part, prosperous like country in Africa right now.
Yes.
Just to do not list like what has happened in the
Right.
past.
Right.
That's mean my people, my Haitian, we are in May right now. We can start today.
Yes.
We don't have to wait for tomorrow. And we need to be the one like, doing it.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's
Starts
right.
here. Mm-hmm.
Do not put our expectation
On someone
into
else.
like somebody else in other countries
To fix it.
because
We
they
have to be the one.
those people have their own problems.
Mm-hmm.
We can resolve that.
Yeah.
We
everybody does.
just need to forgive, forget
Yes.
and rebuild,
That's it.
because the way to get into the new chapter is already here.
Right.
We just need to be conscious and say, hey, let's do it
Let's
do it.
together.
Right. Together, like you said, because it's not one person can't do it.
Together.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a candid minute.
Yes, ma'am.
What do we have to look forward to from Hemler Mauricette in the very near future?
A museum
Okay.
Oh.
and also
Museum.
a art center in Haiti to help those kids.
Oh my goodness.
This is my main goal right now to continue that legacy though is like building or recreate like a ton of Hemler Mauricette in Haiti
That's good. It'll happen.
because I'm a self-taught and there's like a ton of kids that's really good, very talented, gifted in Haiti. I just want to provide the tools,
For them. Yeah.
so that they can, do whatever, like achieve the goal.
No, I can't wait to
Very
visit.
good.
Artistically.
We
Very
will be
good.
visiting, I'm sure. Speak it into existence.
And also,
Yes.
and also, just to do not forget about this one, and I will take the I Am Enough art contest internationally.
Oh,
okay,
okay. I
good.
like that. Yeah.
Because
That was a good one.
I have kids from Spain, France, Haiti,
Everywhere.
Like, so many kids in Haiti where like parents were contacting me, asking me like how can they participate?
That's
Okay.
nice.
Why I left them behind?
Aw.
And yeah,
Okay.
I'm working on it. It's not an easy path
Of
because
course
it will
not.
be the first
It's going
time,
to take some
Takes work.
time.
but we'll make it happen.
You'll make it happen.
Yeah, you will make it happen. We know you will.
Yeah. My Haitian artists that will live in Haiti, get ready. My young Haitian artists.
How can the viewers contact you?
Oh, VI, they can just Google my name.
Oh, wow.
Candid Conversation make me famous, right?
You know what?
They can just Google my name, Hemler Mauricette, everything will pop up.
We'll add the name so they'll know.
I know. So funny.
Yes,
Thank you,
my
thank you,
website.
thank you.
Yes,
We can't
thank you
say
so
thank
much.
enough. We
We
appreciate
love spending time with you. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your good news on your project, your current project.
Thank you again for having me, and thank you for this beautiful show.
Thank you, Hemler.
And I don't have no words to say how I am like grateful for what you guys been doing for me,
Thank
for
you.
the support and everything, and
Oh,
for the
you're welcome.
community.
Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. We're glad to do it. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Ma'am. In the course of my journey, my art has changed because before primarily I was focused on getting famous, and now by creating a piece, it's just like I'm writing a book. I want to share my story. I want to touch as many hearts that I can by my art. My goal for Haiti is to create a art center where I will teach the kids for free how to improve their artistic level and skills. And where I'm heading to is just create a legacy, helping them kids and to tell them whatever they aspire, if they put their mind into it, it's achievable. Like we say in French, it will be palpable, you can touch it.
We thank you for joining us this evening. Please join us next Tuesday at 6 p.m. for another guest right here from our community. In closing, never ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. Never let someone tell you what you can't accomplish. No matter where you come from, dreams can become a reality. Happy Haitian Heritage Month. We are real sisters sharing real stories within our community. We thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk About It, the Candid Conversation Show.
Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up, we got hope and love.
Yeah.
It's all about you and your well-being. The Candid Conversation Show. Let's go, let's talk about it.